Hi, I'm Dan Porter, Game Director of Dungeon Hunter Champions, and I'm here today to tell you about a new boss that's coming up. So as you've played through the story in the adventure mode of Dungeon Hunter Champions, I'm sure that you've come across the mysterious corruption being spread by a force known as the Outer. And up to this point, although you've fought many corrupted champions, you haven't had a chance to confront the Outer directly. And that's about to change. We're introducing a brand new raid boss, the Outer Harbinger. And this boss will be joining the Steel Widow and the Elder Drake as one of the bosses that you'll fight to get legendary gear, especially in the late game. And unlike previous bosses, instead of him just being a big wall of stats for you to conquer, he's actually a bit more puzzly. He has a lot of buffs and debuffs that are going on, and it will be much more challenging to build a team that can counter his unique mechanics. We'll be releasing 4 new gear sets with this boss. Details about those will be found in the Update 4 patch notes. The Outer Harbinger will release with 10 stages, and there is no ascended version of him at this time.
My name is Justin Forgette, also GameLoft Silver on Discord. I'm a technical game designer on DHC's Champions and Bosses. I make sure that all the skills works as the designers intended, and I integrate all elements related to Champion and Bosses like models, animation, VFX, and SFX the artists provide us. Our programmers create chunks of codes that I can use as events or function, and then I use visual scripting to make the skills of the champions and bosses work. Unlike other boss raids, the Outer Harbinger has 2 arms that you can destroy, which was the biggest challenge I had to face because it affects almost everything else. It's good to know that it can regenerate one of its arms by sacrificing a portion of its HP. The Outer Harbinger has a wide variety of skills. It can fire a laser from its forehead to the champion with the most HP. It can roar and cause every champion to be inflicted with a legendary buff blocker and 2 stacks of ongoing damage. When it points its finger, meteors fall at multiple locations after a small delay. The Outer Harbinger can use shards from its left arm to bombard the platform and can snap its fingers to deal damage, remove all buffs from the champions, and apply a legendary buff blocker.
So hi, my name is Jael. I'm a technical game designer on DHC, and I work on the PvE, so I work on the missions like the chase and the prey. What I do on the Outer Harbinger is that I set up the levels. I make sure that the areas work properly, I make sure that the cinematics are there, and I make sure that the VFX team have whatever they want, and the skill team too have their markers for the game. The narrative of this boss is that you're summoning it. After every encounter, when the minions spawn, you're gonna see a room light up. When the ritual is complete, the Outer Harbinger appears. So because we're big teams, like with the animators, the artists and everything, sometimes we have some hiccups. Like for the boss, it was okay for the arena to be that shape for the combat with the minion stage. But with the boss stage, because of his form, it was really weird because the tentacles were going under the platform and everything. So we talked with the art team, we changed things up a little bit, so we made an area especially for the boss. So now everything's go according to the flow, and it's pretty much better. Thanks for watching, guys. Can't wait to see you in game.